Tonga, tried to slow the game down and frustrate us, and they pretty much did a good job of it. Particularly in the first half, I think it was something like 11 minutes ball and play time. I don't think I've been involved in Test matches as low as that, considering we like to have a lot of ball and play time and play a lot of rugby. So yeah, it was a good start, positive start. I think the ambition was there. We got across the try line, I think 4 times, and unfortunately we weren't able to convert those close chances. And we could have, in other circumstances, just taken our 3 points, but I don't think we would have got much out of that. So I was pleased with the fact we've kept trying and with the ambition to play. We probably weren't quite as clinical as we needed to be, but for a lot of those players, it's the first time together, and I can't fault the effort in terms of the ambition. I thought defensively we were very strong, and I said, we're not that pleased with the performance, but it's a win, and maybe in the past week those are games we might have succumbed to, but we've been able to hold on relatively easily and take out the win.
Ryan, lots been made of Halloranus' debut this week. How do you think he coped with all the pressure and play tonight?
I think he did very, very well. He's a guy who was sort of parachuted in late, so we've tried to make him feel welcome. It's obviously quite a daunting environment for a young kid to come in and then to come out here and perform the way in which he did. I thought was superb. That's a fire.
Like I said, there was a couple of good performances by some individuals. I said you're throwing combinations in together. The pleasing thing for me, we didn't pick up any injuries. Like I said, we went out with a target of conceding less than 10 points in the game defensively, and we achieved that. So that was probably the strongest aspect of our game. Like I said, we wanted to play with some tempo and a bit more on the front foot, and they successfully frustrated us in being able to do that. So it's probably a game that we won't review too much, and sort of, we're happy with the win, and we'll put that behind us and start thinking about Australia. Hopefully Scott's available. I think the midfield did. Both of them have scored tries, haven't they? So that was the first time they played together, and as a combination at 10, 12 and 13. So a lot of those guys, you throw them in against some seasoned internationals for their first time, and we expect a lot of them, and I think we're pretty happy with how they performed. They'll be critical of their own performances, and that's what we expect from them.
It was obviously your 100th gate test match, so does that...
I'll forget about it pretty quickly, don't worry about that.
Yeah, but is that a milestone that, are you proud of that?
I mean, obviously, yeah, and it's. Thank you for making me aware of it last week. I didn't even know about it, Matt, until you brought it up last week. So, I suppose it's something to reflect back on. But it's not about. We're just the end product. Us as coaches, it's about the players and about the team, and that's the most important thing for us, and hopefully try and improve the team. So yeah, it's nice to get milestones, but it's not something that I'm motivated by or think about too much. It's just part of the process. No, I think we've got to be confident. We've got to look forward to it. We were very disappointed with the first game, particularly in a game where against South Africa, where we were behind and got back into it and showed some character in terms of dealing with injuries. And I know in the past we wouldn't have been able to do that. Some disappointments, but a lot of positives out of that first game, and we built on that for Argentina, and again, we've thrown guys in the deep end tonight, making 11 changes, having a last minute change this morning, and the new combinations. And like I said, apart from the scoreline, I was happy with the endeavour and the effort, and defensively, I think physically we showed that how much fitter and stronger we were out there with those changes, and so we've got to. If we can win next week and finish with 3 from 4, I think it'll be a satisfactory autumn.